Hello there from Liseberg in Gothenburg, Sweden, for what is going to be a very special day at this fabulous amusement park. Today I'm here to celebrate 100 years of Liseberg and for the pre-opening of their new roller coaster Luna, a Vekoma boomerang. As well as that, Liseberg are putting on a fantastic event with exclusive ride time, behind the scenes tours and a chance to experience the park before it's officially open for the 2023 season. Now also, there needs to be a special mention to the European Coaster Club and the American coaster enthusiasts who've worked with Liseberg to help put this event together. I've been invited by the park to attend this event, so I'm not officially part of the ECC or ACE group that are here. But before we go on to the park, I just want to do a little tour of what is the brand new hotel here at Liseberg. This hotel is not even open yet, it's opening in a couple of days' time. It's called the Grand Curiosa Hotel. I think I've called it right. You probably know what I'm like with pronunciations and getting names wrong by this point, so I hope I have got that right. At this point in the video, I'm going to show you around the hotel, what it's like, and just show you the facilities, the reception area, the room. The room, I have used it. I am filming this the following day after sleeping in the room, so it might look a little bit messy in places, but when I got here last night, it was a case of chuck the stuff in the room, go straight on the park, enjoy ERTs on Valkyria, Balder, Loki, and a walkthrough of Hotel Gaston. So whilst I'm showing you around the hotel, what I'm going to do now is talk through a little bit of the running order today, which could change. So the order of this video could change as the day goes on. So firstly, it's going to be the celebration of the new roller coaster Luna. Like I say, it's a Vekoma boomerang roller coaster, family roller coaster. So it's a pre-opening event, a bit of a press event really, for everyone to have a look. Vekoma are here, like I say, the ECC, ACE are here, other roller coaster enthusiasts and vloggers and press have been invited as well. So there's going to be a lot of people, about 300 people taking part in this event. And it's going to be a great morning to sort of see in the opening of this roller coaster, which officially opens in a few days from now. The time of filming, it's the 18th of April 2023. So by the time this video is on, the coaster will be opening very soon. But yeah, looking forward to it. Of course, it is a family coaster, so I'm not expecting Helix or Balder kind of thrills. But what I am expecting is a good, fun family roller coaster, which will be suitable for so many of the people that visit this wonderful amusement park. Following on from the Luna event, we're then going to be taking a behind the scenes tour of the brand new water park opening here at Liseberg in the first quarter of 2024. When I think about when I first came to this park in 2017, there was no dive coaster, there was no hotel, there was no water park, and if you'd have told me back then that this park would then be building a dive coaster, which to be fair they were doing at the time, but there was no way of seeing how it would fit into the park, and a hotel and a water park and face COVID in that time period, I'd have been like, that's never going to happen. But Liseberg, they're just an incredible place run by incredible people, and it's just unbelievable what they're doing here, especially with, of course, they've got Valkyria, the dive coaster, fits in perfectly within the park. Of course, I'm sat here in the brand new hotel, and they're building a water park too. It's just incredible, so I'm really looking forward to the tour around the water park. Having been involved quite a bit with the Sandcastle at Blackpool, doing social media stuff there, I'm really looking forward to seeing the water park under construction and from a very different perspective. Following on from that, it's then the staff and VIP preview of the main park here at Liseberg. So I believe most of the rides and a couple of the eateries will be open. That's going to be a great event, taking place for around 5 hours from 5 PM to 10 PM. And the day finishes off with a couple of ERTs. Most notably, one of those is on Helix, which I am so excited for. One of the best coasters in the world, if you ask me. So I really cannot wait to do an hour's ERT on that. It's 10 AM in the morning. It's probably like 12 hours until that's going to happen, but I'm so excited for that, even with everything that's going on today. So it's going to be a great day. Massive thank you to everybody at Liseberg for putting on a great event.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Luna Park.
There he is.
It is so good to see all these blue shirts here today, and we are very excited about the not opening, but previewing this ride with all of you. And these preview or test runs, they're always a little bit exhilarating in the sense that obviously it's a new technical installation and everybody is a little on the edge about that, but also because we are very anxious to get your comments, and you are the first ones actually riding this ride. I still remember my first test run in 2011 here at Liseberg. We were building Atmosphere, the freefall tower behind me, and we had been working on the project for 8 months, and everybody wanted to go on the ride. And a couple of weeks before the official opening of Liseberg, the technical team called me and they said, "Well, Andreas, we're ready for a test run." And I ran up on the mountain, I got off my jacket, and they took out the water dummies and they put me in the ride, and I secured the harness, and then I looked around and I was the only one on the ride. But today we actually do this together. And this notion of doing things together is a very integral part of what we do in a park like Liseberg. Visiting a park is very much a social experience. It's also an experience that is in real life. It's something you do together with other people, but it's also a physical experience. And in today's world where we're all locked to our screens from a very early age, that actually means something, at least to me. Luna is part of a bigger park development, Luna Park, which is, you could say, an homage to the origins of Liseberg, the fairgrounds and the Luna Parks that were built in the 1920s. And even though we're not quite ready, we'll be ready on Saturday, I hope. I think you can still get sort of a sense of what this can be when this area becomes busy and with a lot of people, and especially in the nighttime, this area is going to be very beautiful. We have a really nice lighting concept up here. But in a few minutes we're going to ride Luna, and I have to say that for the first time in my career I'm actually opening a ride I've not done myself. We were planning a little test run for me this morning, but no, it didn't work out. I would rather ride it with you, and I look very much forward to doing so in a few minutes.
Front row rider camp, and he's doing a forward facing POV. This is actually our second go. Looking forward to it. Get some really good views of Liseberg as going round.
Oh, brilliant views.
And a sudden stop on the lift hill. And we're off. Here we go, through the station. Little head time hill. Round the corner. Up the big spike, which feels really high actually, down backwards. Like a good roll back these days. Get some really good views over the park as you're going round. It's a really good family coaster this. And back into the station. That is Luna, the brand new roller coaster here at Liseberg for Steadicam. Andy's doing a forward-facing POV. This is actually our second go. Looking forward to it. Get some really good views of Liseberg as you're going round. And a sudden stop on the lift hill. And we're off. There we go, through the station. And then up the big spike, which feels really high actually, and backwards. Good family coaster this. Back into the station. That is Luna, a brand new roller coaster here at Liseberg for 2023. We've finished the pre-opening event of Luna now. We got 4 rides on it, I think,
yeah,
Andy.
4 rides, 2 at the front,
yeah.
2 near the back.
What'd you make of it?
Really good kiddie coaster.
Yeah.
The back's slightly better, a little bit more air time.
I agree.
The first and sort of last parts, yeah, really smooth and really good kiddie coaster and well themed in the area that it's in for the kids to do.
So the height restriction, if you're with an adult, it's 95 centimetres to 1.2. As like that's what they've got to be to ride with an adult. Anyone above 1.2 metres tall can obviously ride by themselves. So, for example, my 5-year-old son, he's 116 centimetres tall. He could go on it with me. It is a bit tall for him. He probably wouldn't go on it at this point. But if there is a braver 5-year-old, it's perfect for them, and it's great for the height restriction target audience. It really is. And I think the way that they've managed to just fit it around what's here already without disrupting pretty much anything is really a testament to what Liseberg do. I mean, this whole area now, it's got a proper, like Andreas said, it's got a fairground feel to it, but it's themed and it's got nice gardens.
Yeah, it's been well done, well thought out, and you know, for kids, absolutely brilliant. It's one that, you know, they can go on, sort of jump up from the next one, and it's not scary.
No,
it's nice and smooth, and it's, you know, really good transition.
Yeah,
for kid, next step up.
Definitely.
The bigger fellas here.
Definitely, and the thing is as well, if you're a coaster enthusiast and you count coasters, you don't really need an excuse to come to this park when you've got world-class coasters like Balder and Helix. But if you did need an excuse, well, you've got a +1 now. So come and get it, come and ride the great coasters here. And talking of those great coasters, we can see Helix testing. So we're going to go and watch it now ahead of the water park tour. But if you've enjoyed the video so far, please give it a thumbs up, and there's plenty more to come. Thank you.
My name is Thomas. I have been working for Liseberg since 2008, 3 different positions. Before my present job, I was as CEO for the park. And now I did run the expansion project since 6 years ago when it became real. So I've been working full time with the hotel and the water park. And I'm also CPO for the park. So I work with a lot of engineers, but I'm not an engineer myself. That's actually a good combination. So today we will guide you through 1 hour here. So first of all, I will have like a 10-12 minute talk. Clara will talk a little bit about the concept. And after that, we will divide you in 2 different groups. The first group will enter the Oceana with hard hats on. And then you need to be secure, so you have a helmet on. And you need to have glasses down, and you need to bucket your helmet, and you will get a yellow vest as well. And you need to be careful when you're inside, because it's it's tricky. There's a lot of people working at the moment. And you're allowed to take pictures, as long as you're not taking photos of people working. Okay? And right now it's actually, they're assembling some attractions, so it's quite nice to be in there. It's a huge, amazing hall. We're so proud of it. So I'm so glad you can see it. So, yeah. And the other group outside will have 2 different stations, and then we swap groups. So we'll talk about the entrance and the expansion, because we will expand on the outside park. Okay? Expansion project. Back in 2013, we managed to buy a gearbox factory. They did gearboxes for Saab and Opel, 5 gears. And nobody wanted that anymore, so they sold the whole factory, the inventory, to China. And we bought the old buildings, and the lot is close to 50,000 square meters. That's where the story all started. And then we came up with 33 different ideas what to do. And we took that down to 13, and we measured that, what's good for Liseberg and for the owners, in order to bring more people into the city of Gothenburg. And then we ended up with this hotel and the water park. And that was 10 years ago. And then we get final approval from the city of Gothenburg in just about 6 years from now. And then we started to work hard with the project in order to make it happen. We also did 2 plans, city plans, in order to get the building permit. So it's been a long. So here we have, that's where we're at. We bought this road here, and we have the hotel and the water world. And this is the future. I will talk about that later on. And then when we started the planning, we got Volvo came to us. So Volvo is a joint venture between Volvo Cars and Volvo Trucks and Buses. So it's a brand experience center, and that's brilliant. It's really good for us here. And under that, we have the parking garage. So now it's 1,000 cars, and then in December, it's another 550. So in total, 1,550 spaces. So that's good.
We've finished what was an excellent tour of the water park, opening sometime in 2024. The guys did hint that it might be May, might be a little bit later, so I'm sure Liseberg will fully announce it when they're ready to. For now though, the amusement park is open, which means it's time to do some coasters. We've taken 2 rides on Helix. We've done a front row POV. Hopefully by this point it'll be in the video, and hopefully it'll have been decent. We're not too sure because we went straight round for another go on the back row. First time on Helix since 2019. I'd forgotten how fantastic that roller coaster is. Does need to warm up a little bit before I start saying it's as good as this or not as good as that. So we'll get on it again later on once it's fully warmed up, because has been closed a little bit as well since the park opened, so it's just warming up for now. The log flume's open, all the coasters are open. We can't do any more POVs until it goes dark though, so for now what we're probably going to do is just have a wander around the park, speak to some people, and just see where the evening takes us. Probably do a full park vlog here in June when we're here for the event, rather than tonight, because it's not really the time for it tonight, and also there's so many people to talk to. It'd be impossible to do a video while socialising like today, and it's a great opportunity to catch up with people we don't always see. So we'll film what we can. There'll be no more POVs until this evening though, and yeah, see where the night takes us, I guess. It's the next day, but that means it's the end of the trip. But it's been a good one, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been very good.
Yeah, so we didn't do much filming last night, to be honest, because it was more about socialising, wasn't it? And
yeah, definitely.
We spent some time with Andreas, the CEO here at Liseberg. We've chatted with coaster enthusiasts. We've done some rides. We did a lot of rides on Helix, didn't we?
Yeah. Learned some history of the park.
Yeah, that's it. We've been in the oldest building of Liseberg, found out about that, and so we are back in June. We're going to do a full vlog here in June. There will be like behind the scenes ERTs as well, I would imagine. But last night was more about, or yesterday was more about the opening of Luna, the new hotel, and just being part of the event. So I do apologise if we've not covered the whole event in a way that you might have expected in this video. I've not filmed as much as I planned to, but when there's so many people to talk to and so much to do, it's sometimes easy to forget to film, even when you do it every day of your life, like I do. So it's just the way it is, but hope you've enjoyed this video. And that's all from us for now. We are off to Tivoli Gardens. We're not sure if we're going to film or not yet, but if you've enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. We'll be back here in how many weeks? About 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So it's not long until the next Liseberg vlog. But for now, many thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.